Oh hey, you guys are here already? I was just trying to finish this thing for you. Never mind. Let's go to the classroom and try to understand Le Corbusier. Corbusier was one of the most famous, influential, appreciated and criticized architects of the 20th century.
Corbusier believed that architecture had lost its way. The arts and crafts movement, as the name implies, was hardly representative of an industrial age. Neither was he impressed by the Art Nouveau or the Art Deco or sinuous decorations.
A house is a machine for living in,
He said. The earlier buildings by Le Corbusier were smooth, white concrete and glass structures elevated above the ground. He called these works pure prisms. The machines he admired the most were ocean liners, and his architecture spoke of the sun, the wind, and the sea. As he did with many of his purest works, Le Corbusier designed the Citroën house to be both aesthetically pleasing and functional. He called it Citroën after the Citroën car because he wanted his building to be as efficient as a car. His design was greatly influenced by the effects of the World War I. Le Corbusier designed the Villa Citroën with the intention of creating a space that was not only efficient but also affordable. Corbusier believed that the solution for social ills lies in the mathematical ordering of the built environment. After the First World War, he claims,
we strive for order, which can be achieved only by appealing to what is the fundamental basis on which our minds can work, geometry. And where the orthogonal is supreme, there we reach the height of a civilization.
as a result, the model was wide and rectilinear, which he intended would create order through mathematical precision. He attempted to design Citroën in such a way that it embodied mathematical order and evoked a kind of religious experience from its viewers. Also, by omitting decorations and preserving aesthetically pleasing elements such as the spiral staircase, Le Corbusier created a harmony within the Villa Citroën. And this appealed to artists on an intellectual level and the masses on a spiritual level. His design was intended to offer a kind of release from the emotional frustration and the social constraints that prevailed during the war.
Oh oops, I dozed off there for a while. You guys got Citroën, didn't you? Now let me show you how Citroën came about.
Citroën was in fact developed as a resource design that will become a constant in virtually all housing projects intended to be built in any country. The prototype Citroën is also a review of the concepts of the domino homes. The domino system was a structural system created by Le Corbusier in 1914 with the help of engineer Max Dubois. The structure was made of standard elements that could be combined freely, allowing diversity in housing design. This system would be perfected as housing could be built in series like machinery. With the domino system, Le Corbusier separated structure from enclosure. The results were the free plan with its flexible distribution of walls and the free facade, which could take on any desired configuration. Villa Savoy is clearly Le Corbusier's reinterpretation of the basic idea of the Greek temple. But in terms of the age of the machine, he included a chimney of a transatlantic ship on the roof. It was a culmination of all the ideas that Le Corbusier tried to develop and apply in the Citroën. It is in fact the best example of Corbusier's modernistic ideas and his 5 principles of architecture. Truly designed like a machine, a timeless beauty.
Phew, World War II did shake things up, even my sofa. It also made Le Corbusier move away from purism and towards what he calls brutalism, which utilized rough-hewn forms of concrete, stone, stucco, and glass.
It brought inexpensive construction and design methods for low-cost housing, shopping centers, and government buildings, which was the need of the hour for economically depressed and World War II ravaged communities. Corbusier was then commissioned by the French government to build his prototypical vertical city in Marseille. The result was the Unité d'Habitation in 1952, a huge block of 340 superimposed villas raised above the ground on massive pilotis, laced with 2 elevated thoroughfares or shops and other services, and topped by a roof garden gymnasium that contained a sculptural playground.
Created using Powtoon.